Yo, hello everyone. Welcome to a new live stream. Happy Monday, and I wish you a very nice start of the week. Of course, we saw the crypto market is pumping from yesterday night, and of course, as promised as well, I want to sometimes run some live streams, of course, for the crypto market, the same as I do for the stocks during the week. And that would be, of course, covering most of the major coins that we always do in the morning as videos. So we're gonna do it directly in one live stream, and I think this is much more beneficial for you and even less work for me, actually. But of course, we need to of course benefit of the time. So let me welcome all of you and take some special or few special requests today. TG, welcome, buddy. Hi, KG. I hope you are okay. I'm good, thank you, buddy, and I hope you do the same. Check on with. Yes, with. Here we go. So let's start with directly here with Dom Adarab. Hello, how you doing, buddy? And no special request. Okay, that's fine. Shafi, how you doing? Wishing you a great week too as well. And hello, Solitarius, how you doing? Wishing you also a beautiful Monday. Thank you, buddy. This marks your third live stream this week. Most impressive. Yes, as promised already. I promised that to run, of course, some live stream during the week. Not every day, of course, but some days. That would be beneficial also for quick updates. Dom Adorable, the ABC pullback still in the play. Well, we're gonna see actually yesterday while scalping, I saw a lot of reversals in the market, and I see, of course, some potential for higher. Yeah, so that's why also I'm running the live stream, so to see, of course, what are the potentials. Evil Zygi, Mana USDT, preferably some coins from our listing for the channel, because yeah, I know Mana, it's not really great coin, so preferably, sorry buddy, because we have few special requests and they should be like perfect coins, like something that we always analyze. Pepe, okay, yes, here we go, Pepe. All right, hello MT, how you doing, buddy? All right, let's start, guys, and take benefit of the time here, because also I'm very, very busy lately, and we're gonna see MATIC for Run. Yes, Run MATIC is one of our coin as well, ADA Polygon, sorry. Yep, you're very welcome, buddy. All right, thank you, Dom Adorab. All right, so Bitcoin. Let's start with Bitcoin, guys. So with Bitcoin, we see, of course, a pump from yesterday. And I mentioned, of course, we are looking for a little bit higher here. And that because we might be in a wave 1, 2, right? So in case we are in a 1, wave 2, it is unfolding. Of course, those are the fib levels still can reach the perfect fib levels for a wave 2. And we still, of course, can be looking for lower here. And of course, a signal that we are not anymore bearish is taking the 886 again, and probably taking the high. By taking the 886, definitely we're gonna take the high of the wave 1, 2. So anyway, as a structure here, if we are looking for 1, 2, 1, 2 very deep, the momentum is, of course, moving down. Yeah, I mean like decreasing. The momentum is decreasing. So meaning, of course, we don't see yet yeah, a very clear price here for downward, and that because, of course, we start to see an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now it can be an ABC, definitely, guys. It can be an ABC, so the possibility is still there, but to be tested. This is a zone area. I'm gonna put it in red, testing area, and this is gonna be our answer. So if we break it, that is the answer that we are moving bullish. Yep. So now bullish, even, of course, we still have the next priority or next scenario, but bullish here, it means, of course, higher prices. Okay, not yet totally bullish. It's higher prices, and that means, of course, opening the door for ABC here. Okay, in a big wave 1 and a 2. Now, yeah, so this is regarding Bitcoin. Expected to see higher prices yesterday. If you remember, we had already our blue box. We had already also our fib levels for a 1, 2. And here we go. We get it. Now we need to test it. If we break this today, so let's take this as a key level here. Confirmation for higher is lower right now. Here we go. Confirmation for higher is from the 113K. And I'm going to put a label for you here. 113K, this is your confirmation for higher. And that means, of course, you might shift to the next blue box, which is this one. Okay, so this one is in confluence with 1-to-1 fib level, right? As you can see, this 1-to-1 fib level is taken from the A to the B to the C. Okay. Now, what I see here, of course, if this is your a wave C, now we come to details, yeah? If this is a wave C, why do we have a very big wave 1 here? Potentially, of course, as an impulse. Here is the question mark. So basically, on the 15-minute chart, if we dive deeper, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 4 did not interfere with zone 1, so clear wave 3. And here, yeah, probably you can count this whether several 1-2s and another 1-2 here, or even, yeah, can be possible kind of like a diagonal. Can be, because this is ABC, 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 zigzags, right? Correction, correction. You have, of course, here kind of like contracting diagonal. So if that is the case, it can be a single 1-2, another 1-2, and we simply move higher. Signals, broken 886, broken 1-to-1 fib level. This is confirmation of bullish scenario. Kind of, yeah. So if we break the 1-to-1 fib level, well, okay. So I'm not gonna wait for the 1.618 for an extended wave C. It's already bullish, right? So after breaking the 1-to-1 fib level, of course you still have a potential wave C for a wave 2 here, but at the end it's the same as a bullish scenario here. Yeah? So it's like a wave 3. So yeah, the things might turn very high. Okay. So key level to be watched for Bitcoin. That's it. I'm not gonna, of course, add more for today. Of course, basically in a bigger overview, we're still bearish. Of course, if we take a look here in our scenarios, we're still, of course, in the bearish 1-2, and the wave 2 still can be somewhere here or there, and even extended wave C, as I just mentioned. Yeah, wave C, very extended. Because, of course, you know, this market tends to be much more bullish than bearish. So even in correction, you might get like very deep correction. Okay, this is what happens even when you scalp. Okay, crypto market is incredible. All right. So basically, another possibility can be the A, B, and a C. The wave C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Currently, we hit the perfect blue box for a potential wave 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we see higher prices, this is the first scenario to play. Yep. This is the first scenario to play over there. And that means you might be here in a potential impulse. Yeah, impulse toward the upside, correction, impulse toward the upside again for a wave 5. The other possibility, which is bullish, I don't see it yet. This one is bullish because, of course, it's a part of the big main wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, I don't see it yet because we still need one more low. So whether we are in this one, which we are still, of course, bearish, ABC, which normally happens during alt season, finishing structure in ending diagonal, or we are simply bearish in a longer wave 2. So, yep, that's it for Bitcoin. Let's check on the Bitcoin dominance as well. So for the Bitcoin dominance, it's still ranging in its place. We don't see any really decisive move. We still, of course, sideways. I'm expecting this anyway until this time, this blue box timing. And probably I'm expecting that we hit at least the 0.23 here. So I'm expecting at least this area to be hit here somehow and then dropping down. Okay, it doesn't matter the structure. I'm just talking about the chart. It doesn't matter whatever you get here because it might be very choppy. It has nothing to do with Elliott wave and then moving down. But we're talking, of course, only about price action. I would like to see this time and fib level at least respected here. Yep, so this is regarding the dominance. I'm still expecting that nothing will really move in the Bitcoin dominance for a while. I think for a few days, like for a week, it might still range. And especially that your correction here is not easy. I mean, it's not too small. So expect double time, okay, at least. So, yep, that's it regarding Bitcoin dominance. Sorry for the craziness in the city today. I don't know if you hear the sirens outside. I hope that the noise reducer is not catching all of it. But yeah, it's a crazy city, guys. Sorry. So we started, of course, here at 12 minutes. Hello, Ted. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you here. So let's start with the altcoins because they were booming so much yesterday and night. Starting from yesterday night, they might still see for higher. Let's see the poll here. We got already 9 votes and 67% says no. There is no a bull run to unfold this week. Now 67, yes, cool. Okay, now they are 60%. Okay, so better than yesterday. Yesterday it was a 50-50. I hope that this doesn't come back. We need an answer. We need a good one. So let's start with FET, which is, of course, exploding yesterday. That's why I'm starting with it. So for FET, of course, we still potentially, of course, here in the bullish scenario that we are in the daily. I'm gonna just cover this on the daily. Let's go a little bit bigger. Here we go. So on the daily, we are, of course, very bullish in double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toward the upside. Or we are in A, zigzag, B, zigzag as well, and wave C, impulse toward the upside. Taking the high is the minimum target, yeah, 0.65. Another possibility is the leading diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Simply taking the high. Now, internally, if we are bearish still, you want to turn this into a bearish and moving in a wave C downward. Meaning you want to see this turning into a triangle, which it currently can be called a triangle because you have an A, B, C, D, and an E. Okay, so currently we can call it as a triangle, but internally you can't because this looks like an impulse. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and a C, and here potentially, of course, another wave 1. In case not, you are, of course, in a big A, B, and a C. You're still looking to take the low. Unless, of course, we are even in W, X, and a Y, which is the blue scenario I mentioned every time with every single altcoin. And I mentioned be careful. This might happen because it's crypto market here. Okay, so it's not any simple, easy market. It's a crypto market which love complexity and love reversals and even loves to trap everyone. Meaning, if everyone's still looking for the wave 5, yeah, it's gonna decide, okay, I move with the wave Y. Bye. Yeah, so this is exactly what happens. Yesterday, I was scalping also internally in some altcoins, and I saw, of course, of the potential bullish scenario unfolding. And of course, internally in the waves, I start to see, of course, a lot of intensity. And here we go. Today, we woke up, we saw, of course, this bull run. So basically, in ABC here, you're looking at a potential 1, 2, and then at least wave 3 to unfold toward the upside, 4 and a 5, in case you are an ABC, right? So basically you have 1, 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially wave 3 finished, 4 and a 5. So I'm still looking for this blue box as expected. I gave already that this is a huge possibility that we might reach this blue box. Is it working? Probability is very high. Okay, you might be in a very high probability A, B, and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 4, blue box. Now, if we break it, plus if we break this yellow trend taken from the highs here, which is this one and this one, well, that would be interesting. Bull run. Okay, so breaking this decisively, of course, and breaking the 0.5, okay, something is here very bullish, and definitely this has transformed to wave 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Let's keep it as label and as possibility. 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so this is your bullish scenario there. Yep, so for FET, I'm still looking for higher anyway. And the 1-to-1 fib level, by the way, let's see, I think even it has been hit. Oh my God, even we overshoot it. So impulse, well, we gotta be careful, guys. The impulse is already in the blue box even. Now, it can be an extended wave C, so we gotta be also precautious with it. But we got, of course, a 1.618 here, which it might be, of course, in confluence. We gotta be careful with it. Okay, so already you're inside this blue box, you are in 1, 2, 3. If we get wave 4, meaning 3 ways down, or triangle, okay, we're bullish. Why? Because it's a wave 5 unfolding, meaning you are in a bigger impulse here. Bigger impulse meaning, of course, simply 1, 2, or A, B, and a C at least, but much more likely 1, 2 here. Especially if that impulse will break out. If break out and use this trend line in a wave 4, okay, that's it. We're bullish, guys. Yep, that's it regarding SUI. Let's watch the trend line. Let's watch the fib level 1.618. Let's watch what's gonna happen after it, because it is the answer. All right, so render 2730. Yes, SUI is coming, buddy, is coming. But first today the AI coins, because the AI coins are booming. I don't know why. Sometimes I feel this market like someone is controlling it. Like today, the crypto market decided all the AI coins has to jump like very, very fast and high. Like FET, for example, render, as you can see, FET and virtuals, and what else? What do we have? I think SPX also is an AI coin, right? So yeah, all of them, yes, all of them, they started to pump much before. Look at SUI. Okay, look at the difference, the performance here we're talking about. Yeah, a huge difference. FET, Ethereum, nothing, 0. Solana, well, acceptable, yes. Injective, not really. But today, well, it is an AI coin today. Yeah, and if you remember, before we saw, of course, all the altcoins pumping, while FET and all the AI coins were simply dumping. Do you remember this? Yeah, so I don't know who pushed that button. Oh, today is the AI coin. I don't know who pushed this button, guy. Sometimes I feel like really, I don't know. I don't know, guys. So let's see render. Okay. I mean, like, is it like every trader decided today? Oh, today is the AI coins day. You know, like I'm just gonna trade only AI, and everyone decided this. You know, so that's the question mark in my head. Like how the things. Who pushed that button just for AI coins, for example? Incredible. If you have an answer, let me know. So we have 1, 2, and then of course here potentially in render, wave 3 is unfolding. Why? Because breaking first the channel or the trend line taken from these highs, yeah, for this potential 1, 2, 3 here, 4 and a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Definitely we cannot be in a wave 4 anymore. Therefore, wave Y, W, X, and a wave Y has been confirmed here, but not yet for the previous one, which was FET, yes. For render, it has confirmed because we overshooted this fib level and we broke this trend line. We are simply bullish, guys. We are looking for a wave 3 toward the upside unfolding here. Meaning, I'm gonna remove this. There is no ABC anymore. There is no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is only wave Y. And here, we are looking at 1, 2, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. First possible target here for the smaller 1, 2, we are looking at here. We're very close to it. We are already inside. I mean, very obvious, right? So 1.618, 3.72, still very, very likely. Then getting, of course, wave 4, which is gonna be kind of like a small one, wave 4 and wave 5. Okay, small wave 4, because wave 2 is not that big, okay? So yeah. Then wave 4 over there is gonna be sideways, and wave 5. Here we go. So I'm expecting here also a wave 4 that it gets a little bit deep, can be deep wave 4, and very fast, and then wave 5, then triangle, then wave 5, somehow like that. And this is gonna finish only wave 1 here. Okay, that's it for render. Very, very clear for render, okay? Very clear. I mean, we cannot be here in anymore in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It should be open, and we broke it. Is there another possibility? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5? Yes. This is the next bearish possibility. I'm gonna remove this. We don't need it anymore. Yes, we just need this one. So basically, yes, you can be in a bigger, yes, this one, a wave C here. Here we go. So if not this diagonal, of course, it can be this ending diagonal. So we gotta be careful also with it, because this one is still in play. Now in confluence for a wave 4 in diagonal, here we go. You are so much in confluence between the perfect fib levels in this area, okay? So be careful. We are also already in the area of a wave 4, meaning can be a reversal from this 1.618 extended wave C, yes. A, B, and a C, yes, still can be, guys. So A, B, and a C. Here we go. And if you are still looking for bearish, it might be the scenario or corrective, yeah. And that means you're gonna finish A here, B, and a C somehow. This wave C has to be kind of like, yeah, kind of like diagonal, but it's gonna fail to take the low, right? Meaning turning this into 3 waves down, 3 waves up, truncated wave C, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I doubt it a little bit, yeah, unless we're gonna have to, yeah, consider that this is bearish, totally bearish, because if you are here in a potential A, B, C, D, E, also as a triangle, we gotta be careful, and that because of course the 886. Don't forget the triangle, yeah, the triangle. A, B, C, D, and an E. Bearish. Because also with this zigzag, you finish wave E. Be careful. And the wave 1 here, of course, it looks like an impulse, but currently, whether you are in WX and a Y, finished, you move up, or you simply bearish, right? Get a, yeah. Meaning, I don't know, because I doubt it a little bit. I mean, having a diagonal failing to take the low. And if we have a diagonal here, meaning it is an A, it is a wave A possibility, right? Or you have to count ABC truncated, which is very, very low, and I don't like it. Very low possibility. Okay, meaning it has to be bullish. Otherwise, it is very, very dangerous for render. It has to be bullish. Because if we dive deep, or if we dive down, that might means, of course, diagonal can be, but it can be a wave 1, then wave 2, and we drop down. So that is not a good signal here. Okay, that's it regarding render. Let's move on, guys. Let's see Solana and then SUI. 35 for Solana. So for Solana, as I mentioned, 1, 2, and potential here, leading diagonal, wave 1, but you would like to see wave 2 in this area, in this zone hit, which is a minimum requirement 0.38. This did not happen. We saw a lot of strengths in the price action that it has refused to even look at this region. Transforming this leading diagonal to several 1-2s, which is 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2 again. And currently, the last 1, 2 that you got here is, of course, you have an AB and a C, or WX and a Y. So I'm going to consider your wave 2 here for this small 1, 2, and we're going to put it in a smaller one, mini blue, because we're going to have to put several 1, 2s here, but I'm not going to label it right now. I'm going to do it later on, offline, because that is too much. So basically, we can see, of course, the possibility for a diagonal even is gone. A, B, and a C is even gone. It was a possibility here. We broke it. We broke even the fib levels for a wave 2 here. In case you are in a double 1, 2, we broke it. And we move, we take the high, meaning nothing as 1, 2 here. Nothing at all. Only 1, 2 there. And that means you are currently in 1, A, B, C for a wave 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And you start, of course, a massive bull run. Crazy, right? It's a big bull run for Solana, meaning you are in a triple 1, 2s here, and even another small 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. This is your wave 3, 1, 2 here. And you have 1, 2, 1, 2, and wave 1, 2. Triple 1, 2s. To finish, of course, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Then big wave 4, then big wave 5. Because you have big wave 1, 2. So we want to see here potentially an impulse towards the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. If this happens, and this will bring me back to the scenario on the daily here, where your wave 4 is extended, wave 5 is unfolding there. Is unfolding as this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yep. So this is what it might happen in Solana. Very likely. If this is gonna happen, it is very likely, guys. Yep. Now this 1-to-1 fib level, I was looking here. What if we have an ABC? Well, if you are in ABC, interesting to look at. Yes, let's keep some bearish scenario as well. If we are in ABC, meaning you want to, yeah, but it can be ended. It can be finished. However, ABC wave 1, ABC wave 2, wave 3 as ABC, and then 4 and a 5. Okay, which it can reach the 1-to-1 fib level. So meaning you might be in zigzags here as wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then finally, right now, you are in a wave 5. So I'm gonna keep this in mind. Yes, we're gonna keep it there. This is the only possible way that you can get it. Now, breaking this anyway is the answer 100% that you are very bullish. Okay? From this area. Or bearish. It's a crossroad. From the 1-to-1 fib level, we move bearish, ABC, or we continue bullish in a wave 3. Yep. That it regarding Solana, but Solana is very, very intense toward the upside right now. This is what I can say. Yep. So that's it. Let's see also some targets here. So if we are in a 1-2, we are looking for a wave 3 here based on this wave 1, 2, and then wave 3 over there, 1.618. Here we go. 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, 231. Okay, this is your target. This is your blue zone. All right, that's it regarding Solana. Let's see SUI at 41. So for SUI, so let's go here. So for SUI is also very interesting. Yesterday also I saw a lot of potential in it. So we are looking here at a broken. We are looking at a, confirmation first for higher is taken because you took the high, and the broken fib levels, and a broken trend line. Okay, so 3 things here, or three signals, all of them shows, of course, higher potential for bullish here. And you're not in diagonal anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4. This wave 4 is shifting out. Okay, now it is longer than wave 2. It is not allowed anymore. Meaning turning this into the W, the X, and the Y over there. It's crypto market. Never forget. It just want to trick you at any time and start the bull run without even that you are ready. But we are. And that's why we were talking about it, right? And we mentioned the W, X, and a Y every time. And I mentioned be careful, it might move for higher. So have a plan. You can get an entry, which it might not be, of course, very big entry. Of course, and you manage your risk management and so on. And then in case that it moved down, okay, you can recover or you can hold on or you can DCA and then moving towards the upside sooner or later. So, yep. This is the thing. And here we go. I think higher possibility here for SUI that we are looking for higher. Now, is there any other bearish scenario here that we can talk about? Let me check. I don't see any, guys. Currently, I don't see any unless, of course, we are in triple 1, 2, meaning 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. But why? Yeah. The question mark is why. You are already in an impulse upward. Unless it is ABC finish zigzag, and then yes, you start 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Well, that is very bearish. Meaning 1, 2, or A, B, and a C. Let me check on a bigger view. Yeah, your bearish scenario is the main bearish scenario that we always call. So this is the only possibility, guys. The only possibility is that your bearish scenario on the daily is playing, which is wave A finished over there, and you're looking for a bigger wave B in A, B, and a C. Your wave C is several 1-2s that I just mentioned. I don't see any other possibility for bearish currently on the lower time frame. So very, very nice to see this. I'm gonna a little bit to... One possibility is, of course, the several 1-2, which is very low possibility on the daily, because the question mark is that why 3 scenarios bullish on the daily, why it should play only one bearish scenario possible. So yeah, I'm still trying to find another reason to be bearish. We have to. Impossible. A, B, and a C. It cannot be even. I think even this is 3 waves. So this is much more convincing even that it's not bearish here. Even more evidence that we are not in several 1-2s. Okay, guys, I'm simply bullish here. I think the things are shifting to bullish, guys, and it's better, of course, to give you already signal that yes, the bull run is unfolding towards the upside. Okay, we are in a 1-2 here, and potentially wave 3 might be unfolding for higher prices. Let's set up, of course, the fib levels, and we take it from there. Okay, so we see what's gonna happen. But basically, right now, I'm looking straight forward for the 3.7. Okay, in a potential 1-2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Wave 4, there is no wave 4 here anymore. It's simply W, X, and a Y. I'm gonna keep this in brackets. Here we go. Alright, guys. That was it for Sui. I don't see really bearish anymore. So 46 minute 45 for Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is not really pumpy like the others, but basically you can be here in a kind of like a very sideways corrective wave. The ABC here, in case we are in ABC, well, hell, it's finished, right? I mean, this is already a diagonal here. So what's going on still here, of course, is a very, very, like, how to say, stubborn market. It's a stubborn market. Like, even when it should correct to the right fib level, it is simply stubborn. No, I want to be bullish. Okay, so I'm talking here, and really, like, even internally, if you dive inside it, you will see how much incredible. Always the buys is very high potential, and preventing the market, of course, from moving down. Now, of course, guys, when we say a scenario that it might happen here, that we are looking for as a normal scenario that it should happen. This is what normally should happen. If something unnormal happen, and that what Elliott wave always show, like what, not just of course what is the normal scenario that you might get, but also what are the possibility of shifting to several other possibilities here, because the market can change at any time. Of course, the market can be affected in any minute. Any scenario can simply change and start to show something else. Okay, so therefore, here we might see, of course, a very complex structure finished, WXNY, and you might start to see, of course, higher prices as a reversal toward the upside. Okay, so basically we are here. What I'm looking for is a potential extended wave 5, meaning this wave 5, where we were here in an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1. We would like to have minimum requirement wave 2 in this area. We didn't. Therefore, okay, shifting to the next possibility, extended wave 5, meaning the wave 5 is extending as 1, 2 here, 3, 4, and a 5. Very simple, very bullish. Okay, so the things, despite that it is very slow, and it is understandable why very slow, because it starts to reverse very slowly and by force. It is really by force here. The market is forcing Ethereum price to move towards the upside, knowing that as normal price, we should of course hit the blue zone. Okay, so this is the idea. Yep, I'm looking for higher. I'm looking for Ethereum to explode actually, because when you force it like this, yes, you might explode it, but you might face some troubles in the top. We're gonna come to it. So that's it regarding injective. Give me just a few seconds, guys. I need to close the windows because, yeah, too much loud. So I'm back, guys. Sorry. I have to keep the windows open because it's very warm right now in Germany, in Berlin. All right. So basically, injective. We gonna see what happened for injective. 50-minute 50. Okay. Sorry. Let's say 51 minutes. Okay. So for injective, yep. So we are looking here at a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. If you remember, it's the same thing that happened for Sui 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is your wave 5? We start to unfold 1, 2. We got out of the diagonal here, and even of the trend line. Can it be something like this? Well, can be, because of course the fib levels here taken from this wave as a retracement wave 3 can still be there, of course, as possibility, but I'm still looking here. Okay, I mean, this is like kind of like a bigger ending diagonal, somehow like this. So rather than being like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now you might get, of course, this. But if breaking this out, okay, it's done. It's bullish. Okay, if we break the trend line and we break the fib levels, it's bullish. Yep. Very simple. So the possibility is still there as a wave 4 and a 5 this time. This is what is different in the price action for injective. But because, of course, the influence of the crypto market right now, it might, of course, give us a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Possibly. We're gonna see. Maybe all of them will shift downward again. And all of them still have a downward scenario. So that's it regarding injective. Nothing really special, the same as the others, but of course an extended diagonal. Let's see virtuals. Virtuals. Here we go. Okay. For virtuals as well, we were looking anyway for this blue box here inside this wave for potential potential ending diagonal. Yes, but currently I think that we got out of the range. Let me check here. Here we go. Yeah, it is the same. Okay, yes, so we got outside of the fib levels. Therefore, preferably even here, if you have a trend line taken from the highs, you broke it. You broke the channel, and you're still very impulsive. Therefore, very likely that we are, of course, in something as W, X, and a Y, as I always mention. Okay, so potentially W, X, and a Y, and very close to the target, by the way. But of course, the market loves to not take it. It's an evil market. Sorry, guys, but no, crypto is an evil market, honestly. In comparison with the stocks, with gold, this is a really crazy market. Okay, so basically you are in 1, 2, 3 here. Okay. Yep. A lot of action always in crypto market. It's very rare to see this stock. If you follow me on stock channel, it's very cool, very calm market. It's very easy, right? Only in crypto it is very complex and tricky. So virtuals, basically you are in a 1-2 here. 1 WXNY finished wave 2, or wave B of course, and you are very bullish. I don't see really a bearish scenario anymore. Why? Because the only way was 1, 2, 3. Is that another possibility? Can be. Let me check this possibility. So I always search for possibilities, guys, as well. At the same time, not being like moon boys, right? But yeah, always search for possibilities. Okay, you still have one possibility which you are inside it right now. I'm gonna tell you which one. So rather than being in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here as an ending diagonal, because very obvious that we broke it, there is no diagonal anymore. You might be in a bigger A, B, and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So the next diagonal, ending diagonal, can be over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Currently, you are in the perfect blue box. Therefore, if we drop down from there very massively or impulsively, this might be the scenario. If we are bullish in a wave 3, you're looking for higher. Here we go. This is your clear signal. Which box is gonna be taken? Is it the wave 3, or are we gonna stay in the perfect fib level for a wave 4 in a diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5? All right. Yep. That is the answer for virtuals. Let's see Tau, 56 minute. Tau. All right. We still have 10 minutes, guys, for the live stream because I need to go to the stocks. So basically, we have for Tau also. I mean, obviously, this is becoming expanding diagonal, so impossible unless we are in a bigger ending diagonal here. Again, the same possibilities, right? So somehow like that can be, of course, still possible in an A, B, and a C. So rather than being in this diagonal, meaning wave 4 over there can be taken right now. Or we are simply bullish in W, X, and a Y, as we always mention. We gotta be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And wave 3 here. Here we go. Well, 1.618 preferably to be hit. Okay, so if we ends up in a bear market there, or a drop down massively, therefore you finish here as ABC, wave 4 in diagonal. I'm gonna put this A, B, and a C, okay? And that means you drop down in diagonal. Remember, I don't put the label of the diagonal. The diagonal are always represented with those lines. It's just to make it easier, guys, because if I put a lot of 1, 2s everywhere, we get lost. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay? In an A, B, and a C. If we break it, 1.618, well, still can be an extended wave C, but of course the answer will be given in a wave 4. So if you get a sideways or a 3 ways, you move up. Bullish. Okay, SPX at a 58 minute 50. SPX 6,900. I hope. Okay, let's choose it from my list. SPX. Come on, buddy. Where are you? Jeez, I lost it. Here we go. Okay. SPX as well. Same things. We can see, of course, clearly that our diagonals, wave 4, wave 5, was not given, broken toward the upside. In SPX, do we have the potential for a wave C in another possibility? Yes, of course. It can be even an impulse here in SPX, so we gotta be careful. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Rather than diagonal here, you might be in an impulse in SPX, so you gotta be careful. In this case, we're gonna label 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in magenta because it is bearish. And in this case, what it might be here, I might shift all my labels later on. If this happens and we get a wave 5, what it might change here is a 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going bearish, of course, not 1, 2 here. We can keep it, of course, as a possibility, but another higher possibility here is an A, B, and a C. Expanding flat, okay? But currently I'm gonna keep those labels as they are, but it might be like here, rather than a wave 1, it might be the wave A, B, and a C that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, somehow like this. This is a wave 3, 4, and a 5. Alright guys, so sorry guys for today. Guys, it's already 1 hour, and I cannot really take a lot of special requests today, because this is a special live stream that I can cover you and update you with the crypto market, with the major one, very fast, okay, in the morning. So we're gonna keep special requests very, very small when we do this. I'm sorry guys, we're gonna take just like also the main one, like good coins, not any coins like ENA. ENA is or ENA is something that we don't analyze. It's not listed in our channel because it's not a beautiful chart. It's not bullish. It's not directive. It is sideways. Okay, I know it. I already recognize it in my head. Link is fine, but I cannot take it right now. CRO or CRO, no, not now. Sorry, guys. Okay, so really sorry. If we're gonna move with this thing like a live stream in the week, during the week, we're gonna do, of course, less special requests, because I have live stream for stocks and I have also to trade. Don't forget that I have to trade as well. So here we go with, and of course guys, I honestly I do this from my love for you, and of course to keep everyone informed and keep you safe. And so I get nothing from the live stream or from the videos. From the whole YouTube I get nothing, just to let you know. So don't forget also to show some love and press that like button, so I can really keep up with this thing and that the channel grows up. And of course you motivate me with this way, yeah? So don't forget this at all, because this is also the most important for creators. When they give the best what they have, they would love to see, of course, some reaction, right? And to get, just simply to get motivated. Otherwise, if you don't see a reaction for what you do, you will feel, okay, nobody cares why I'm doing this. And if you get even like a bad comment or dislikes, even of course you might get somehow demotivated, unless it is a constructive comment. That is different. But yeah, this is, of course, it doesn't mean that you cannot be critical. Yeah, definitely you can be critical, but in a constructive comments, because there are really very rude comments in the crypto market as well, because of the greed. Yeah, of course, this is what I mean. Like when you say something is very corrective of bearish, some greedy people becomes like a little bit aggressive even. That's very sad. All right. So for WIF, we are, of course, in the potential also W, X, and a Y. And of course, we're looking potentially here for still a potential diagonal. Now, we were looking for this diagonal, definitely broken. Therefore, okay, it's out of the scenario. But what if we are in a bigger diagonal here? So yeah. As you can see, most of the crypto market, so this is the conclusion. At the same time, I'm finishing here the live stream with the, of course, special request and the conclusion. most of the cryptos have invalidated, of course, the current diagonal, but still most of them have a bigger ending diagonal, which it might still be playing. But of course, the current price action right now is exactly at the fib level for this potential wave 4 that it might be finished. Meaning, if you are bearish still or looking for a wave 5 downward, it has to, of course, it has to be unfolding right now downward. If it doesn't and we break the fib levels for a wave 4, which it is currently right now, looking at it, of course, might be, of course, a possibility that we are bullish unfolding a bull run. Pepe. Let's see for Pepe. Well, basically on the daily, you are, of course, topped here with a wave 1 or wave 8. Definitely you are in a deep, complex structure here. I prefer to say, of course, here something as triangle is unfolding. Okay, meaning I'm looking here for a wave B in a potential triangle. Okay, can be A, B, C, D, and an E. Now, can be finished A, B, C, D, E? Well, yes, it can be. It can be a finished triangle already there. Here we go. I'm gonna put it somehow. A, B, C, D, and an E, yes. And internally, are we bullish on the 2-hour chart? Let's check. So if we have finished wave E, you would like to see a bullish scenario here or an impulse. Well, you have leading diagonal wave 1. You have 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, but okay, you need like really decisive wave 3. If we are bullish here, anyway, your target is 1.618. But if you are bullish, you would like to see this. Okay, it's time for it. Today. Not tomorrow, today. Okay, it has to be. If not, therefore, yeah, it's something corrective still. For MATIC, finally, we're gonna finish up, of course, MATIC. Here we go. YouTube algorithm is unfair to you, maybe. Maybe, but look, I know why. What do you mean? Look, I'm a very honest guy. Okay, I don't like to just simply even pay money just to show off on people or to trap people. Oh, look, my channel has over than 10 or 20k subscriber. Guys, who doesn't know YouTube, just to let you know, if you just put an ad, like one video that I upload and I advertise it or pay money promotion, I can do this, guys, and just get like 5,000-6,000 subscribers, which are fake, because YouTube just push the video in a promotion, and most of the clickers or subscribers are just not related to crypto market or even by mistake. And you get like over, I don't know, in 1 week you can get like over 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers. And this is what most of the channels do. And just to play psychology, guys, like, oh, look, I have a big number of followers. You have to follow also, you know. So I don't play those tricks. And the YouTube channel or the YouTube channels here are not for money, guys, or to be like generating money or monetization. Yeah, it is simply to have a beautiful community, organic community, and not like just a fake one, just with numbers. Yeah, this is the idea. And if you match, for example, any other channel, even Elliott Wave, any other channel that it have even like above 200k, look at the number, even 300k, sorry. Look at the number. I am 3k and there are some channels 300k. Just compare the views for each video per day and do the proportion, subscribers, viewers, and you will realize that they are even like very close to each other's. And that means, of course, this channel has paid a lot of money to get all these subscribers. So it's not It's not even possible, even for me. I think that it's not even possible for Elliott wave channel to get 300k. In reality, there is no 300k subscriber or like interesting, like someone like 300k person who's interested in Elliott wave just to have a channel and to follow it. Because Elliott wave is an awesome tool. It's a perfect tool, but most of the people hate it because it's very complicated. Very simple. And they simply get away from it. And even if they watch my video, okay, this guy is talking bullshit, right? Then simply pass. So Elliott wave is not easy. That is the thing. Yeah, and this is my opinion. That is the capacity of YouTube to have 300k as honestly as Elliott wave channel. It's not even my target, guys. I'm realistic. The real number is around 50k who are like really interested in Elliott wave. The whole YouTube. Yep. So you are special, guys. Yeah, you are a special person, guys. So for MATIC, you have a potential wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 is unfolding here. And that because, of course, you got here a 1, 2, 3. Wave 4 did not interfere. Let me check. I mean, it's too much crowded here. I don't see the price action anymore. Oh, we got interfering. Okay, so we call it wave 1, 2. That's true then. 1, 2. I'm going to remove this. No need anymore. So we got another 1, 2 potentially here. And then, therefore, we are unfolding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Triangle. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C, D, and a E. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's true. Okay. But why? I don't know. Is it a W, X, and a Y? We're gonna see. So you're still looking for higher in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave C and potential W, X, and a Y here. Yep. Or A, yeah, B, and a C. A, B, and a C. Or, okay, I'm not convinced with the W, X, and a Y, of course. Diagonal. Here we go. Meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yep, that is much, much more convincing in a wave C. Here we go. Yep, that's it for MATIC. This is the highest possibility. I'm still looking for higher, but watch also the diagonal there. Okay, guys, I have to go. Thank you for being here. And of course, for the poll regarding the crypto market, would a bull run unfold this week? We got 21 votes, 50-50 almost, which is very sad. We need we need much more clearer answer to take the opposite. Because this is always what happens. Sorry, guys. But yeah, this is the thing. All right, so that means, of course, if 50-50, and that means, of course, you are much more bearish, I would consider, because bearish to get into a 50%, that means, of course, that the market is very bearish. So we're going to see. Be careful. We're going to see, of course, if the wave 4 in the diagonal is going to play. See you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.